Hello everyone. I hope you are doing the sums continuously and taking the help from my videos. Now today I'll talk about sum number 44. In this sum we see that A, B, C are three partners having a profit sharing ratio of 2:2:1. They admit Z and on the date of admission there are the following four items which are there in the balance sheet. In the liability side, we have a general reserve of 1,50,000, workmen's compensation reserve of 40,000, profit and loss account 60,000. These are accumulated profits and losses which should be distributed among the partner on the admission of a new partner, as the new partner will not get any benefit of these three things. Apart from that, in the asset side, we also have an advertisement suspense account of 25,000 which will not be given to the new partner. Here the new partner is Z. Now we can pass three separate journal entries for general reserve, workmen's compensation reserve and profit and loss account, or we can combine into one. In my first slide, I'll explain to you what would happen if three journal entries are passed. For this, you need to understand the question very carefully. Has the question asked you to pass journals or has the question asked you to pass journal? If the question has asked you to pass journal, then there will be two journals totally. But if the question has asked you to pass journals, then there will be four journals. Now let us start with the treatment of the general reserve first. You can see the amount of general reserve given is at 1,50,000, and this we are writing in the ratio of 2:2:1 because you can see the profit sharing ratio of A, B and C is 2:2:1. So 1,50,000 divided by 5 into 2 would give 60,000. This would be given to A and B both, and 30,000 would be given to C. So you can see the journal entry, that is general reserve account debit 1,50,000 to A's capital account 60,000, to B's capital account 60,000, to C's capital account 30,000. This is the first journal entry. The second journal entry is for workmen's compensation reserve, and as there is no other additional information, the entire workmen's compensation reserve will be distributed among the three partners in the ratio 2:2:1. Similarly, 40,000 divided by 5 will get 8,000, multiplied by 2 will get 16,000. Therefore, A and B would get 16,000 each and C would get 8,000. So, workmen's compensation reserve account debit 40,000, to A's capital 16,000, to B's capital 16,000, to C's capital 8,000. This is for the workmen's compensation reserve. Now, you can also see that the profit and loss shows a credit balance of 60,000. That means there is an accumulated undistributed profit on the date of admission which should be distributed among the old partners in the old ratio 2:2:1. So let us do the journal entry for that. Profit and loss account debit 60,000. Divide 60,000 by 5, you get 12,000. Therefore, C's share is 12,000 and A and B's share is 24,000. Why? Because the profit sharing ratio is 2:2:1. So, profit and loss account debit 60,000, to A's capital 24,000, to B's capital 24,000, to C's capital 12,000. Now, if the question has specifically said to pass journal, then we will combine the journal of general reserve, workmen's compensation and profit and loss into one journal entry, and a separate journal entry will be prepared for the advertisement suspense account. That would be prepared in the first case also, where I have passed three separate journal entries for general reserve, workmen's compensation reserve and profit and loss account. Now let us see, if the question has asked for journal, then what will you do? We will do a combined entry for the three entries which I had showed you in the previous slide, and we will do a separate journal entry for advertisement suspense account. So let's get started. So the journal entry will be general reserve account debit 1,50,000, workmen's compensation reserve account debit 40,000, profit and loss account debit 60,000 to A's capital, to B's capital, to C's capital. Now please understand this very carefully. We will add 1,50,000 plus 40,000 plus 60,000 to get a total of 2,50,000. Now this 2,50,000 will be divided in the ratio of 2:2:1. As you know, the ratio of A, B and C is 2:2:1. So 2,50,000 divided by 5 gives you 50,000, which will be C's share, and A and B will have 1 lakh each. So if you see the journal entry, general reserve account debit 1,50,000, workmen's compensation reserve account debit 40,000, profit and loss account debit 60,000, to A's capital account 1 lakh, to B's capital account 1 lakh, to C's capital account 50,000. Apart from this journal entry, we will also do the journal entry for advertisement suspense account, which remains in the asset side of the balance sheet on the date of admission. Now this will also be written off among the 3 old partners in their old profit sharing ratio, which is 2:2:1, and the journal entry will be A's capital account debit 10,000, B's capital account 10,000, C's capital account 5,000, to advertisement suspense account 25,000. I hope you have understood how we have got 10,000, 10,000 and 5,000. We have divided 25,000 by 5, and therefore we have got 5, that is C share, and A and B will have 10,000 and 10,000. I hope you have understood this sum number 44. If this type of sum comes, generally it will not come for a 12 mark. So please concentrate on the wording of the question, if they have said pass journals or if they have said to pass journal. Keep watching my channel. Don't miss any of the videos. I'll be soon coming with more sums from the textbook.